Woo, boy. Boy, oh boy. If there was any game, if there was any game, this should have been the game. If there's any game that someone should have showed up in, should have been this game. If there was any. Let me give Jokic some love too. Let me give Jokic some love.
Yeah, get the Jokic praise off real quick, 'cause I want to say something about Phoenix, dog.
Cause boy, I to this day, I never understood why. I never understood why. So, in a game in which, if we're being honest with ourselves, was just a bad game, bad offensive game all around for both the Suns and Nuggets. The Nuggets as a team shot 47% from the field, 25% from behind the arc. And the Suns shot 40% from the field and 19% from behind the arc. The game was fairly winnable up until, for both teams really, up until like late third, entering the fourth. And it was kind of like a toss-up who wanted to win. I feel like the Suns even had a lead at one point, too, within that stretch. And this is when, you know, the quote-unquote best players, the best of the best, they tend to show up. Because when Giannis didn't do it in the last series, he got criticized for it. If Steph did not do it last night, he would have got criticized for it. If Jokic didn't do it, he would have got criticized for it. Harden stepped up tonight. I mean, he did what he needed to do to steal a game away. And Jokic, being one of the best players in the league, stepped up and did what he needed to do. Finished the game 39, 16, and 5, 2 steals, a block, 56% from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the arc, 39 points on only 3 made free throws. He only got to the free throw line 4 times. Horrible night from Jamal Murray, 3 for 15. Horrible night from Michael Porter Jr., 2 for 7. Horrible night. Maybe not horrible, but like not too much production from Jeff Green offensively in terms of scoring. And if it wasn't for the constant attacks to the basket, getting underneath the rims, really Jamal, Aaron Gordon, and Bruce Brown really would not have scored in this game. Shout out to KCP, came in, he knocked down his shots as a Laker. I sincerely miss him. Also news, Chris Paul, groin injury, is more than likely going to be out for the next game because they do every other day now for the remainder of the round, if I'm not.
No, he's not. The next game is not till Friday.
Okay, so they got a
We
break. All
don't
right,
know.
cool. Who knows? So who knows what Kate? What's his name? On the other side, Devin Booker, up and down night more or less from him. He had stretches throughout the game where he looks really good. Finished the game with 35, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 48% from the field, 50% from behind the arc, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. DeAndre Ayton, wait,
38 mil.
wait.
$38 million, man. $38 million, bro. That's
And the problem is that I can't even really go into detail about anyone else because, like many of us try to tell you, this Suns team doesn't have any depth. They're going to live and die by 2 or 3 players on this team, one of which in Chris Paul doesn't get to the basket anymore. He's relying on mid-range jump shots, 4 for 10 tonight before he went down. DeAndre Ayton, he's not really creating any advantages. He's getting open looks because of what someone else creates for him. So he's just really finishing. He's just a play finisher. Whatever they give for him, he needs to make it. Tonight he did that fairly well offensively, 7 for 10. But my goodness, the fouls that he was getting into, which he should have really fouled out of this game. But the fouls that he got, 5 fouls, 4 turnovers for somebody who's barely handling the ball, 8 rebounds. I mean, and I remember we were talking about this, and everybody keeps saying like, "This is what they need to do. This the Suns need to do this. The Suns need to do this," and it's like they can't do it because they don't have the personnel to do it. So all praise goes to Jokic. All praise goes to KCP, and a lot of praise to a defensive team, a defensive unit that people have been trying to undersell for all season long.
You're people, by the way. But I guess.
But I'm about to fucking smoke this KD pack, nigga.
Okay, no,
No,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait, wait.
nigga.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
nigga.
Okay, yo, before you start, please, this is like, we talked about, well, not you, me, but you talked about like everything needs to be
You better
said.
be quick. You
But
better be
nigga,
quick, boy. I'm
pause. Oh
smoking
my
this
god.
KD
Listen,
pack, boy.
listen. I know my shirt's clapping his hands, but listen, right? I actually think I was talking to you about this like a couple days ago. Bro, remember when I was telling you about like how Jokic needs to be defended like 1-on-1 more? Even though he's a great scorer, like we can both agree that he can put up numbers like this when he's being guarded 1-on-1. It's the fact that like you did that and you had the game in the balance. Like at one point, like Lo said, you had the lead, and even though KD was playing ass too and Devin Booker was up and down, you were still like had a shot. Like you had a shot in this game to actually take over. But like when I don't want to make excuses for KD, but like I just have to say what's true, even though he played poorly, like regardless. Even like bro, he took 12 threes today and he made like two. Like he was dead ass like a spot up. And I'll be honest, a lot of those clean looks that he had today were short, bro. Like were really, really short. Like his legs were not under him. If it wasn't like anywhere from 16 to like 8 feet, it just wasn't really falling at a clip like at all today. Like it was just really, really bad. And then on top of that, like people like myself, I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of gassing when they got KD too. But like when the more I thought about it, the more I realized like how bad the spacing is. Because KD loves to operate in the mid range as much as he is like a solid 3 point shooter for his size. Him operating in the mid range is already eating the space, and you have Devin Booker who wants to get down there as well. And then Ain, who lives at like the mid post, like flashing to get a hook shot and rolling to the basket. So your starting five has been great for you in the limited minutes, even though they've been great.
Yo,
They
KB,
all
you gonna
have
have to
this.
wrap this shit up quick,
Listen,
boy. You gonna have to wrap it up quick.
oh my god, bro, can I
All right,
just
go ahead,
can
go
I say
ahead,
this,
go.
please, bro? Like I've been saying, like this has been on my mind for a minute, bro. Like your starting five, who's been like great together. Like I've been like had a net rating of like those in the regular season like a plus 30. We're like extremely mid other than like Booker because like they all have the same idea of getting to like this mid-range area to do what they have to do. And just all like it's all crammed up. Like you have three nuggets in like the paint and no one really cares about the three. Like I don't even know how many threes they got up today. I think they only took like 5 in game 1. They ended up just making KD a spot up and just be like, "Hey, just start shooting these shots." And like, yeah, is it making for KD? Yeah, but is it a quality look? I
They
don't
they
really know.
took
And
they
even when
took
it was
31, 12 of which, like you said, were KDs.
yeah, bro. Like, and like, bro, and all these shots were like short. Like D Book, mind you, he hit his shots, and I'll be honest, like he's been by far the most consistent player on
No,
his
no, no,
team, even
not
with
not
his
consistent.
pieces.
He's been by far the best player on this team.
Okay, yeah, fine,
He's
but
been
he's
he's been
been
better than Kevin Durant.
yes, he's
Okay.
been better than Kevin Durant as of right now. Yeah, you happy now? Can you
Well, when they
keep
get
smoking away?
swept in 2 more games, it will be for the
Swept?
entire postseason. He's been better than him.
Well, I don't know. I had Nuggets in 6. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't. But I'll be honest. It might be 5 now because they took care of home court, and I genuinely think they might be able to get one. So and like I just said earlier, before he starts bringing up other niggas, dog, like you had a chance even in this game, and your offense in the fourth quarter was the shittiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. Like I don't know how you have like you're not running sets to get KD open. You're making him a spot up. CP3 goes down. Nobody knows how to initiate anymore. It was just like a
That nigga
collapse, dog. Like
campaign. Oh my god, that shit that I saw.
it's so
That shit I
bad.
saw from campaign this night was I was appalled by what I was watching. I was like, this
Nigga, he was taking the most ill-advised shots,
yeah,
doing the dumbest things defensively, like not making any right decisions. The ref saved him on a 2v1 fast break where he just threw the
yeah.
ball away because he didn't know where to go. And the ref saved him, even though he actually turned the ball over in reality. So, like, you were up, you had a chance, you let Jokic cook, which I've been saying let him cook and just shut off the others. You're able to do that and keep the game in balance, but you didn't execute offensively. And now you're down 2-0. And KD's been looking shitty, dog. I can't save this nigga anymore, bro. It really and truly. If he's not with elite spacing, man, he's just not the same player, dog. It's kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
That nigga Durant is
Go
a
ahead, bro.
fraud.
Oh
I'm gonna
man,
keep telling
here we
y'all
go.
niggas who are in denial about this. That nigga's a fraud. He is not, and let me not even say he's a fraud, because it's not really Durant. It's the way that y'all niggas talk about him. That nigga's not him, bro. Stop saying that shit. Stop. This idea that the Suns are supposed to compete because KD was on the team, shut the fuck up. Stop. Just stop. First of all, there's no chemistry, continuity, or anything about this team because all Monty got these niggas doing is KD and Book taking turns, taking tough middies. That's basically the offense.
Does that remind you of anything, though?
Oh, I mean, it reminds me of KD and Kyrie trying to do that in Brooklyn. That's all that it is. We
That's
told you
crazy.
all that the team doesn't have any depth. So they're running lineups, heavy minutes of Josh Okogie and Damian Lee. No, they have no depth. None. None.
The niggas are playing 44 minutes, bro. Like it's the NBA
40
Finals, dog. Like
Katie and Book are playing 44 minutes like it's 1998. Bro, these niggas is playing crazy amount of minutes just for them to lose. So it's not really a knock on KD. It's not. This is just who he is. Not saying he's gonna be this bad. Like this was a really, really bad game from him. But when you watch him play, bro, he's a jump shot shooter. He's not getting much lift. They were running zones and he couldn't blow by anybody to create advantages. He was settling for middies, even though and bro, that time when he got blocked, Aaron Gordon is standing right there. He sees Aaron Gordon standing there. He drives up and pulls up over two players, bro, because he can't create the advantage. That's who KD is right now. Y'all niggas think that this is 2K. Y'all, the Hezzy Tween, Wiggle, he got a bag, Twitter. They think that this is one-on-one.
Wiggle.
They think this is Rucker ball. No, nigga. Both of them are going to see double teams. They're going to see help all series long. All series long. What really blew me away was, bro, they got like 2 or 3 quality looks putting Jokic in like pick and roll and being aggressive and attacking. Then all of a sudden they just stopped doing it. I'm like, nigga, why?
CP was doing that before he actually. I'll give credit to CP, even though he played like ass today. In that third quarter, like he
Yes,
actually
he was,
started
he
to
was
get it
trying.
going.
And the person who created the advantage a few times was D Book. And D Book, he does this thing where he just settles. He settles for jump shots. And it's like, bro, you are by far the most athletic player on your team who can get to the basket. Bro, put pressure on Jokic. Everyone knows that's how you're going to win the series against the Nuggets. You have to put pressure on Jokic, bro. You're settling for jump shots. What are you doing? They're just settling. I genuinely don't understand how they're going to win this series. I just don't see it, bro. I don't. KD is going to settle for jump shots. He's not creating advantages. Him and D Book are basically having a shoot off. Who can make the toughest shot in between those two? That's literally what the game plan is, bro. And then they're going to have to shoot over either help, doubles, because they're going to leave Cameron Payne, Damian Lee, Josh Okogie wide open. Even Chris
But that's
Paul.
the other. That's the other thing, though. It's like nigga, they have like even though we say Katie's not like creating an advantage at all, bro, when he's getting doubled at the nail and Jokic just gets to sit there and not have to be challenged, that's just like the worst thing ever. And then when like you have Torrey Craig, Josh Okogie, Damian Lee, who's supposed to be this great catch and shoot guy, and like I don't even Shamit play today. I didn't even see him. Like, bro, like none of these niggas could just hit shots. The same Torrey Craig who hit 5 threes for these niggas when it was needed, when like they needed a respectable shooter and he was hitting his shots. And KD actually had more space to work with, and that's why D Book was able to do what he did. because he got to create in space.
Damn,
Like Kevin Durant's best ability in terms of when he gets to score is when he has space to
yeah,
work with. When he has space,
so I'm about to throw.
no, no,
I'm
no,
about to
low,
throw
low,
this
low, low.
phone.
I'm not
I know
dissing.
you're not saying it, but like I get tired of hearing. And I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not even saying it's Durant's fault. It's not. That makes sense. Like that, he operates
It's the
best.
niggas who are gassing him.
He
Yes.
works.
Yeah.
He operates fluidly when he has space. Like that's common sense. It makes sense. It works. But here's the problem, bro. Other players don't have space, and when they fucking shit bricks and they can't function, it's then proved like, oh look, oh they're not as good as KD. It's just Kevin Durant went on his burner and complained about lack of floor spacing. Then he went to go play with the greatest floor spacing and player movement of all time, and y'all niggas thought that that's who he was. Y'all niggas are gonna learn this year. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all thought because he was killing Coach Bud drop coverage, single coverage, and he was playing with the Warriors, that y'all thought that that's who he was. Then when he was in OKC, it was Russell Westbrook's fault. Fine. Fine. Y'all gonna figure out for the remainder of his career who Kevin Durant really is. You gonna figure out.
But I don't know. Like the thing is though, the reason why I don't say like I agree, but I disagree with some of the things you're saying. Like when KD was in OKC, I'll be honest, in 16, when you go back and watch the series, there was niggas like the Warriors were playing him like the way niggas are seeing it now. It's just the fact that A, he's regressed and he's not gonna be able to get to the rim as much, and B, he
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
have that
he without a
explosion
doubt.
either.
Yeah, he
It
has
just
regressed.
he just doesn't have that like that counter to what the defense is doing. Like if you're at the nail with him, he can actually A, he can rise up better when he was younger, and B, he can actually explode better and without the
Without a
help
doubt.
being there as
Without a doubt.
fast. So like those things were like a counter to like the defense of what he was like what the defense was presenting. But then when you have him now, and then when niggas start gassing him, like when in 17, when this nigga had elite space to work with, and in 18, the Rockets are playing this switch defense and guarding him in single coverage, and this nigga was just destroying PJ Tucker on these mid post matchups. And niggas were looking at him like, oh my gosh, he's him. I'm like, yes, he is. He's an elite scorer. But like, niggas don't realize when you give an elite scorer space, that's what happens. You niggas just watch James Harden, another elite scorer, get to have space. And you've seen what happened. You niggas just seen Steph Curry go crazy in a game 7 where they threw all types of stuff at him. But in space, he cooked. Things work out when elite scorers get to have space. And when he doesn't, it hurts. But
But
like Lil
I
said,
think of all
look,
of the players that we, and I'm not talking about like right now, of the all-time combos that people put KD in, I think that Kevin Durant just drops the most when he doesn't have it. And to be fair to KD, his drops, when he does drop, it's still relatively good. Like it's not like he drops, excuse me, to like inefficient levels consistently enough throughout his career. But the whole convo of who Kevin Durant is as a player is encompassed with the all-time high efficiency with the volume of scoring. If that potency from his efficiency levels, if it doesn't exist, then like what exactly am I getting from KD? What am I? And before everybody goes, just highlight a couple more things. I let a bunch of people up and only like 2 people got up here. Um, bro,
I see the request. I'm gonna let some of these guys
bro.
up.
I got up here.
Um, the entire game, I'm gonna start playing NBA Twitter bingo because I just want to see at the end of these games at the post game interview what niggas gonna say because it's gonna be the same excuses. I wonder how quickly Monty talks about the free throw discrepancy. 5 free throws for Phoenix, and yes, you heard it right. 5 free throws for Phoenix to 21. I wonder what Monty's going to say because I know for a fact we just don't get our respect. We don't get our respect. No, nigga, you don't get to the lane, nigga. You don't drive to the basket. You run ISOs in the mid range and have KD and D Book pulling up on a defender or two, trying to make tough shot after tough shot after tough shot. That's why you don't get free throws, bro. Jesus, it's appalling to me. And also, bro, that nigga DeAndre Ayton, boy, it's just not in him.
I've been I've been told
30,
niggas
38
DeAndre
million?
Ayton.
It's not. It's not.
He's not worth the
It's just not
money.
him, bro. It's not him.
He's not worth the money. He's never. I told niggas that, bro.
$38 million.
Bro, it's not him.
Low, should we talk about how this is Katie's third straight season, playoff series, as not the best player?
Oh,
Man, that'll be tough. That is
I'll go.
true.
No, I'll go. I'll go. No, I'll go
Look,
2 in a row.
can I say this? Can I say this real
I'll
quick?
go 2 in a
Can I
row.
say this real quick? I remember last game, niggas were on Giannis, right? I'm not saying you particularly, but niggas were like, bro, we can't put Giannis in these conversations, and niggas were pulling out
Really fourth,
KD,
honestly.
and I was like, bro, y'all niggas saying KD, and what you brought up just right now, in a certain situations, it's like, bro, over the last few seasons, especially last season, this nigga's not the same player. Like, I'm looking at this game. The man literally cannot get to the basket. Like this nigga cannot get to the basket. Getting locked up by what's his name? Christian? What's his name? Christian Brown? The Nuggets.
yeah.
Like this is not the same player. And niggas
Bruce
keep
Brown.
using this. Niggas keep using this notion of just because he's the what's it called? The greatest scorer ever, the greatest offensive player ever. Bro, y'all niggas need to grow up. That
Well,
shit.
no.
No, that shit died like in
That shit died 3 years ago.
that shit died. That
We
shit
can
Hey
we
died.
man,
can
And
I
I'm
watched the
telling
Y'all,
biggest.
you,
I
y'all
and
watched
are
the
and
biggest
really,
and
y'all are
players on
literally
on
letting that
Legends.
Warriors run inflate his
way too
so
much.
much.
Way too
no,
much.
but the thing is,
Yo, Lo,
niggas
where's
watch
J
that.
Will?
If niggas watch that,
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm
uh,
noticing a lot of
man,
niggas who normally in here because they know this shit I'm about to get off. And don't worry, nigga, I'll pop up in facts and stats if I need to, nigga. Because niggas gonna hear me today, nigga. Don't you dare fucking worry about
Nigga,
it.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too. On top of that, wasn't like Jay Will talking about how like, oh, I think KD's gonna get his, but I don't know about D Book, and D Book's been by far the most
By
Jay Will.
far
the
the
No,
thing,
no,
the
no.
better
thing,
Jay
team.
Will.
bro,
Jay Will
KD.
just tweeted. So Jay Will tweeted. KD's now a regular season player. I think that's.
Nah,
I
my
think
thing
that's a
is this
tweet from
though.
him.
My thing is,
He just tweeted that right now after this? No way.
and I hate to be disingenuous to Kevin Durant, but I'm gonna be completely honest. If he's not making shots, tough shots, his shot making isn't there. What is he primarily
He's
giving
not
you
giving you
in
much of
today's
anything.
and again,
He's
I don't want to be
Really?
that guy that's like low.
He's a
Look,
7-foot Harden.
no. I'm saying right now, 2023 Kevin Durant, not his career, but what he's doing right now. If he's not hitting tough shots, if he's not hitting from the mid range from three, not making shots, what is he giving you? Because I don't think he's an elite defender. I don't even think his playmaking is up to par as it used to be. Like and the thing is, he can get away with this type of play, still be a great player. But the system in Phoenix, like for instance, if he had guards that could just get to the rim, like if KD was in Sacramento, like we wouldn't be having this conversation, in my opinion. Like a lot of his flaws that he has in his game now would be also be the team would be able to cope for that. But Phoenix doesn't have that. Plus, they have a horrible bench, and their center DeAndre Ayton is just not up to par. So I don't know, bro. But
It's
I
crazy
know
how
also.
Aiton is that big and that strong, and he doesn't average at least 7, 8 free throws a game.
y'all. We have to just accept DeAndre Ayton is a 14-7 guy. Period. End of story. He's not a potential all-star. He's not a guy that can live up to the number one pick. He's not a guy that can consistently give you good offense or good defense or good physicality down low. He's just average at a lot of he's just kind of
Is
good
he?
at a lot of things. That's
Is
That's
he
a
it.
the
huge
B
problem,
word?
though.
Is
That's a
he the
huge
B
problem.
word?
You're not a bitch, but that's a huge problem.
No,
No,
no, no,
no,
no.
no,
Bust.
no.
Oh,
Oh, bust? I mean, it depends on what you call a bust, right? Is he a bad basketball player? No, but
no, not a
is he setting
bust. Not a bust.
expectations? Is he
He's
Trey
not
Young and
on
Luka
the
Doncic?
standard of
Hell
what
no.
Yeah,
if you
he's not
compare
a
his
bust.
contract, if you compare his contract to what he's actually producing, it's not up to par.
It's not good. Oh, it's not good at all. No, I know it's not good at all.
And the thing
But
is, his contract and stuff, his status and stuff, that pigeonholed the Suns because what were they going to do? Just let him walk in free agency?
I don't know. I'm
he's a
kind of I'm
he's
kind of I'm kind
a 14
of
and 7 guy.
I'm kind of low key heated that the niggas, but it is what it is. My only
Well, the
But
niggas
Well,
low,
who.
well,
low,
no, no,
low.
no.
Wait, wait. Are you
But
So
talking
low,
back
about?
on.
this was my problem when niggas were talking about like, oh, the Kevin Durant from last year. Why do y'all live on that series? Like, bro, this
that's
is
who he
like, I'm
is.
going to. That's my whole point. From the niggas were bringing that shit up, like, bro, y'all niggas acting like last year did not happen. Like that was last year, bro. The exact same player that he is now. Yes, he was more efficient this year, but the same flaws that he had in that series last year, compared to now, is the
It's the
It's
exact
the
same
same.
thing.
same
You know what's
thing.
crazy? I
Exact
don't even
same
think.
thing.
I think I'll be honest with you. I don't even think that's like 100% the case because last year he had stretches where he had space. He just got denied because like there were just better defenders. Like this year, bro, legit the space is like not even there. And on top of that, he's not attacking the weak players. Like there's no reason, and I do mean there's no reason why like Christian Braun is sending you to the nail for Jokic to just sit there and you not actually attack it. Like if that was KD in any other year prior to like the past two, he's attacking Jokic off of that and he's going up, but like you just can't anymore. So
But what KB
that's
knows
what
going
it
to
is.
happen? Knows going to happen. Kevin Durant is so skilled that he's gonna make these shots one of these games, and maybe like a game 3 or a game 4, and niggas gonna go right back to the exact same thing. Oh, y'all
And
was
they're go
crazy. Y'all was
and they're
crazy.
going to lose the game anyway. They're gonna lose the game if that's their offensive game plan. This they I think they're doomed. But like back to just I don't know, man.
They
This
play way too many minutes, so that now they're going to be gassed in the fourth quarter, and they're not going to hit shots
all
They
I'm
couldn't
saying
hit shots all game.
all I'm
It
saying
didn't
is
matter if it
because
was the
they're
fourth quarter.
gassed for
if
playing 48 minutes.
if you well, I mean, no, bro, did you see how deep Monty went into his bench in the first half? We were like 2 minutes into the second quarter, and they had gone 10 deep
Oh my
But
already.
he,
god.
but
We
but he,
got
but
those.
he knew that he probably knew that for the remainder of the game, I'm probably going to have to play those two for the rest of the game.
Oh, sure, yeah, I know, I understand that.
Especially when Chris Paul went
Yeah.
out.
I just don't understand. But yo, Lo, do you actually like agree with what I was saying about Jokic in terms of like the Nuggets actually in the way they approach their
No,
offense? Like where teams like need to defend
I'm
you?
actually, I man, because Mike Malone was receiving a lot of heat. I think he's done an exceptional job this series. The way that they prepare for this series, they're running zone when they need to. They're closing.
I think he's done a defensively
I
a
think he's
very
done
good
an
job. I think.
amazing job defensively. And a lot of people are just thrown off by what they're seeing right now. But and what's worse is that because so many people assume that Jokic is doing nothing but playing drop coverage. But if you watch them play, Jokic shows at the level often. They just freeze the ball handler long enough for the initial point of attack defender to jump back on him, and then Jokic kind of fades back into the to the paint. And the only way that you can really beat that type of a offensive set is either A, the ball handler that you have is an exceptional passer to find the rolling man, or B, the ball handler can put a lot of pressure on the rim or a lot of pressure on the big who's stepping up to force a legitimate switch. Devin Booker and KD, especially KD, are neither one of those things. So now Jokic is basically allowed to just stop the penetration long enough for KCP or Bruce Brown to go back on Booker and KD, and he gets to just step back, fade back into the basket, fade back into the what do you call it?
Easy. It's just
Just
easy.
easy.
And it's so
It's way
easy.
easy.
It's easy defense. And not just the Kevin Durant, but the Suns' offense, and we already know this, but it's not sustainable to win a championship. Like it's just not sustainable.
Maybe in
You can't.
2003, but in
Maybe
2023,
yeah,
no.
2003, 2023. Right now, that's it's just not
They
sustainable.
went. They took 31 threes. They made six of them. Six for
I was about to
31.
mention that, yeah, and if you're not hitting the 3-point shot with those two guys who can, are great shot creators, then it's a recipe for disaster. Like, but I mean, hey man, this has been the story.
And bro,
This has
I'm
been
happy I got to watch someone put on the offensive clinic, and he used to be his teammate, which is crazy. Yeah.
Face
Katie,
said.
man, I don't know.
listen, guys.
I'm so
Leave.
serious when I
I,
think it's
I
done. I think it's I mean not and I'm not because people when I say these things, people genuinely think I'm hating on KD, and it's not. I think the series is done. I said it last game. I said it last
I
game.
mean,
I'm saying now because there's no adjustments that I think the Suns can genuinely make. I don't think that there's any genuine adjustments. It's fucking done with. But in the process of that happening, a game where the Nuggets they probably just had their worst offensive night they will have in
they
this
didn't score
entire. They didn't
100.
even score 100. For you not to be able to win that game, and it's off the back of Kevin Durant looking as bad as he did, that's egregious. That's atrocious. And even if you're able to get a great game from KD, it's still not guaranteed a win because I highly doubt MPJ and Jamal Murray will ever shoot that poorly again. Jamal Murray went basically the entire game shooting like 1 for 10 up until that crazy midi he hit at the end. Like I don't.
Hey man,
That's
dude, I said it earlier, bro. If you were able to like have a game where Jokic is going crazy and you can shut off the others by like eliminating his passing ability, then you could give yourself a chance, and you managed to do so. But then when you're when you're supposed to be best player, ends up shit in the bed, my nigga, then I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like I just don't know. And you managed to still be in it while he was playing terrible. It wasn't even like they were up by double digits for majority of this game. You had a lead at one point, bro. You kept the game close. You even had like some of the like momentum shifting baskets where you can keep yourself in it. Just couldn't find a flow offensively, which like sucks. But your best player's got to show up, man. And the big court is, but he did
I
not.
really want to
So
talk about it. This is about to be KD's fourth straight playoff series where he's not the best player.
Fourth?
No,
bro,
that's
no,
fourth
no,
with
no.
Jokic.
We can
How's
we,
fourth?
Giannis or
What do you
KD that series? Who are you taking? I'm taking
Oh, you
Giannis.
talking? You
I'm
talking about?
taking
it's a good debate. It's a
Yeah,
Low. I dare
very
you to
good debate.
lie. Low. I dare you to lie.
yeah. Come on now,
It's
come on,
I
come on,
dare
it's a
you to
come on,
lie.
very
come on,
good
You
debate.
moved
come
off
on,
of
guys.
single coverage drop. That you moved off.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
about to say wait. So all those years when KD was frying, you weren't praising in Golden State when he was frying. You weren't
I
praising.
wasn't. I never said that nigga was better than Curry.
You know,
I never said he
Okay,
was better than Curry. I never
okay,
said it. I never said it.
okay. I never said best player in the world talks. I just said were you praising him? Yes
I
or
mean,
no?
he doing what he's supposed to do.
wait, why would you
So
praise him
He
for?
was.
so
I mean,
how are you?
he
You
was.
can't. But the thing is, you can't.
He was hyped for
Low,
Harrison
stop. Because
Barnes.
you low, stop, bro. Because you can't say that and then proceed to praise even like Steph. Like you can't do that. You can't praise. Like you can't not praise KD for Brooklyn when he lost in single coverage versus when like Steph got to cook like hedges and drops in the finals in 22. Like you can't. You would have to be consistent in both manners, bro. Because the defense is allowing him to cook but not letting others shut off. But then they realize like, hey, like we can't do that. Like it's
Well, the
just
difference
tough.
is,
And
KD just not built like Curry, so he gonna win. That's why.
Okay.
Let's stop that right
Okay.
there.
All right, man. I guess,
Because
man.
now niggas
All
gonna
I
say
know is
KD. Nah.
all I know is I will concede Giannis being the best in the world for
What?
this season. I know I will concede Giannis being best in the world for this season, but one thing's for certain, it can't be KD replacing him.
Yep, and it's Steph, nigga.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to go facts and stats, bro.
No, they have a
Yeah, I'm about to
space.
go facts and stats, bro. Because I can't believe that none of these niggas are in here. Because bro, come on.
We trying to get to the nitty
Because
gritty,
I
man. Where
gotta
are these
get to
niggas
it,
at?
so we might have to take. Are we taking it to them?
Wait. Before we go, I actually want to invite a special someone up here,
Who was
bro.
that?
It's been a guy for a long time who's actually been seeing what you saw, and I think that he's been waiting his whole life to get this shit off. I don't know if he's gonna actually join, but I invited him to speak.
Who is it?
So if you could join, my good man,
Cher?
Sher Iverson. Yeah, he's been on your side, man, about these KD talks.
I
But
thought this
Hey,
was God.
sure.
What
No,
the fuck?
sure.
okay. Before you start screaming,
Cher,
listen,
redhead.
sir, listen, listen. I'm gonna let you get your shit off, bro. But don't
No, he about
don't
to get it.
slip
He about
up,
to get it
bro.
going, bro.
But sure, my nigga, go
No, no, no,
crazy.
no,
Sure
no,
What
no.
you
literally
Don't
got,
worry. I
said
bro?
won't, I
he's
won't say
going to
anything
get
wild.
canceled.
But I thought
He's
this
gonna
dude was
get you
God.
canceled.
Like what the?
He's
I
going to
thought
get
I
you
thought
canceled.
35 on like +8 efficiency. He's gonna destroy Jokic. Like he's gonna be the greatest scorer we've ever seen. He can't go left still, and people are still trying to say this dude is like one of the best scorers ever. He got outplayed by King Kong Bundy. Like he literally is not good. I'm sorry, bro. Like he's literally having a tough time going left. He's slipping. He's falling. He's getting blocked by a 6'5" dude. What the fuck? And I'm supposed to believe
Bruce Brown share? Bruce Brown
Bruce
Yeah.
share?
Brown. And I'm supposed to believe this dude is like the best in the world. I'm supposed to believe he's better than the other guy he's going up against. Like, please. And then people put him on this pedestal
Bro,
for no
he
reason.
got
And
he
also, KB, I'll give you bail on this. Let this be Stephen Curry. Let this be LeBron James.
Let this
Let
be
this be
Giannis.
Nikola Jokic. Giannis. We just saw with Giannis. Bro,
What is
they are
Giannis?
getting
You don't know?
killed on the timeline. Even Harden.
Shit.
Harden would have got
I
killed on the
said
I'm
top
about to
timeline.
nine
say we
before.
can
Yo,
go down the
let's
list.
go on his own team. Let's go on his own team.
Bro,
Booker.
Nigga, if it was listen, we don't even gotta go there. Nigga,
Jalen Green.
if it was Damian Lillard, nigga,
bro, they would have been
niggas
like,
would
"You're a
shat on him,
choker.
dog.
You're running from the grind." I don't hear anything from them.
Bro, like I
Yo,
can't, dog.
KB,
Bro, I'm seeing
Yo,
you
accounts
Tony,
you
what's
want to
good? What's
hear an
good?
literally
interesting stat
restricted.
by the
Like,
Phoenix Suns?
Wait. Well, let's sure he finishes
no,
whatever he
I'm
has to say.
All right,
literally
Then
bet.
seeing
I'll hear what you got.
accounts like deactivate. They're running. They're running from this shit. And this is not to say that KD is gonna consistently play bad.
Wait, was one of them Jay Will?
No, it's not
Oh
Jay.
man.
Dude, hey, he
Yo,
might
No,
be the
Jay Will.
super.
Jay Will literally said. Jay Will literally tweeted like half hour ago. KD's not a regular season player.
Like,
Hey, yo, Tween, what did you want to say?
oh my
What was the
god,
stat?
Yo,
bro.
the Phoenix Suns shot 5 of 21 from non-restricted area in short middies tonight.
Jesus Christ.
The mid-range
They shot.
mafia can't
They
make a short jumper.
they shot 7 of 25 in the fourth quarter. They shot 6 of 31 from three. Terrorist hoops.
The funny
I don't know
KD
what.
shot 2 for 12 from
What do
3.
you like, Lo? Why do you go from like everybody's looking at you for shooting 5 threes to like to making KD a spot up? Why? Like, what did you think that
I don't know,
adjustment
but
would take?
apparently they calling me in facts and stats. So let's go over there.
They
Yeah.
are? Ain't no way, man.
All
Tell
right.
them
I
to
thought
slide
the
through.
Suns team was a super team to a bunch of people. I
The
guess it
super
isn't.
team argument was also bad, mainly because Chris Paul
Hey,
is
man,
not like
yo,
that.
Lo, Lo, you might
Well,
have
I
been
mean,
right,
because the
man. We might be,
superstar isn't looking
we,
really super right
yo,
now. So
listen,
That
before you,
that
no,
that
no,
that
Share.
no.
too, Share,
Share.
and that too,
Here's what
Share.
Hold
happened.
on.
Share. Here's what
And that's
happened.
the real
People.
conversation we need to start having. Because if KD's supposed to be the superstar, that nigga. But let me stop.
Low. Answer me
Wait,
this
People. No. No.
before
No.
you
No.
Man,
go.
No.
have
No.
the
Low,
No.
answer me this.
No. No.
conversation,
No.
What?
hold
man.
Wait,
on.
people.
Have the
Hold
Hey,
on.
wait,
Hold on.
conversation.
panel.
Hold
It's like
on.
Everybody.
7-footer.
Yo, everybody, panel.
Listen.
Just answer this one question for me. What the hell separates this KD from 2014 Dirk Nowitzki?
Okay, so on that
Yeah,
note,
he's going a little too hard.
I'm gonna ask her to just wrap it
He,
up.
no, we going
Sure,
we going to facts and stats. Bro.
if anyone, yeah, go to facts and stats. You know what I'm saying? Great peoples, but it's about to be an elite discussion, man. But listen, love, before you end this shit off, man,
Jesus.
'cause we really about to do this shit again?
About what?
Hello, we really gonna do it? We're about to do it
Man, that
again.
nigga K. I'm tired of that.
Wait,
I'm tired of KD talk. KD
listen,
talks. Bro. I'm just tired of him.
listen, legend. We're about to do
Oh
it
man,
again.
bro, I'm fucking tired of him, bro.
Yo, 30 might make my dreams come true, man.
I don't know. Yeah, that ain't gonna hold you. That well, the Celtics actually shot really.
Bro, you're telling me,
The
wait,
Celtics
Lo,
shot really
look at
well
how they.
tonight. Actually, though, they shot really well. They just
I know, but listen, Lo, look at. I'm talking about Denver specifically because you know how it's gonna be if we play Boston again. If we make it
now.
and we play
I'm gonna be
Boston
honest
again.
with you. I will say this: if they play Jokic defensively like that, Curry,
We have better
I
personnel
know
to
who
do
not
it.
gonna allow that nigga to get off that type of defense because Curry not. That nigga 30 is fucking drilling that nigga in that type of defense. But let me not speak, bro. Let me not speak too
Oh
because I
man,
know for a fact the Nuggets can't fucking roll up in goddamn with the against that Warriors team and pull that shit off they just pulled off right now. No fucking way.
you think the Nuggets will be able to put up 100 only and still
Yes,
beat
there's
us?
no fucking way. No, there's none. But we going to the we going to facts and stuff. I'm gonna retweet. I'm gonna
Oh man, these
retweet
Steph and
everything.
Kobe